Morning. So last night I thought of something, actually something clicked for me that what I had been dwelling on is the new awareness in me that there is a lot of negativity going on, and people are really starting to talk bad about others a lot more, at least in my awareness and my focus in the last few days. Since I wrote a Facebook status, one of my friends was saying something about how she had noticed that there's just a lot more negativity and people are, calling each other out more, and there's just a lot more negative talk surrounding others in conversation on a day-to-day basis. And I started feeling a lot of actually pressure, a lot of stress, a lot of just strain in my spiritual, awareness of situations. I started noticing at work people were talking badly about each other. I started noticing just on Facebook that there's a ton of negativity actually swarming. People are just all over the place, just in general conversation. There's just a pinch more of negativity happening. And it's probably going to start increasing unless we start talking about why this is and how we can fix this. And there were 3 ways that I could handle this situation. I could cope, I could find a resolve, which is kind of 0.5 because I'm not the solution, I'm just part of it. Or I could run away. Running doesn't actually help the solution unless you're the problem. But in this case, everybody is kind of in it, not just one person. So when you run, it doesn't help the situation. It might help you in your positioning towards it. But I'm here, I have this small platform that I've created where I can speak about something. And so I'm going to put in my 2 cents and then just learn to cope with it like everybody else. But here's what I've noticed. Here is why there's a lot of more negativity. Here's why people are talking bad about each other. It's the political race. With Hillary and Trump and, all those other dudes, Bernie. I don't get into politics that much. But because people are talking about it, I'm aware of it, and I know what's going on, etc. But people are talking bad about these people a lot. It is like the conversation right now that people are talking about is just the crazy stuff these people are saying, the crazy stuff they've done in the past, why they hate them, why they don't like them, why they don't trust them, why they're racist, etc. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to add to it, but I'm going to talk about it because I need to add to it, but I'm going to add clarity. So people are talking bad about these candidates, and that's starting to generate in the atmosphere. It's starting to kind of create the feel for when you read through Facebook, because that's all you see, literally. That and like cat videos and like potato memes. That's all you see is those 3 things. And then that's starting to generate in our conversation in life too. And that starts to create how people address each other. That starts to create, just the reaction and the responses that we have of situations and of people. So if we are talking bad about the candidates, if we are hating on them, if we are doing all this stuff and we're processing in our minds on Facebook, and then especially if we are saying it, that's creating something. Words create stuff. They add to the atmosphere. Words have a lot of power. I'm not sure you've ever contemplated that before. It's like if you ever have something in your mind that you're thinking of, and then you say it, when you say it, it becomes real. It's not just in your mind anymore. Like something actually shifted. So if you're thinking, badly about, Trump, for example, that's gonna be just for you. But then if you say it, if you put it out there for tons of other people to read, it's generating their thoughts. It's creating that atmosphere inside of them that you had stemmed from. And it's also adding something of negative value to the atmosphere we live in. So what we are saying right now about this political race, this candidacy, all this stuff, is actually doing something bad for the world we live in right now. So just consider this. that maybe you should let off a little bit on how you are addressing the situation. Let's maybe shift something. I don't really know how each of you would want to handle this situation, but maybe just don't talk about it as much. Maybe keep it inside of your head. Don't put it on Facebook. Don't talk about it as much, with people. Let's try to just talk about better things. Let's talk about good things. Let's bring some more positivity. I need some more of that, and I can't be the only one going after this. I mean, I can set a new tone, but you guys outnumber me. It's like 1 in a million or whatever, 9 billion or something. There's a lot of people in the world. I'm just one. So think about that, and just in general sense, just talk better about people, talk better about, if you can't talk good about the candidates, don't talk about it at all, We learned that when we were like 5. So let's do that, okay? That's what I got. Peace.